Okay, y'all. Um, I'm back in the house. I went outside and looked at my garden to see that my plants get better because they was withered over from not having water in a few days. So um, I went out there with my fingers crossed, hoping that everything is back looking like it needs to be. It is. Um, Come on, Bella.
And she has a white flower sprouted on her guava tree.
Yeah, it's trying to produce the actual,
Guava.
fruit. It's pollinating now. I already got fruit already on there, but one of my flowers has actually opened up.
Were you gonna say that?
What? No, I had forgot all about it.
Yeah, the only reason I said you not. I said, "Mommy, don't say it," because I thought you were gonna say it.
I forgot. I didn't even know what you were talking about. Um, yeah, the banana pepper that was withered over and the watermelons, everything is sitting up. So all I needed was that little water and some, and get put in a bigger pot, or maybe just need the water because, like I said, I ain't watered in 2 or 3 days, and I'm not gonna water it today. We supposed to get some rain tomorrow. I don't want to water today and then it get too much rain if it do rain tomorrow. But the wind is strong out there. I know y'all can't see out my window because it's too bright, but the wind is pretty strong out there today. It feel good, but the wind's strong.
Oh yeah, guys. First National Bank gave us these piggy banks. Mom, what's his name again that we saw yesterday?
Jason.
Yeah. And he did a performance of saving your money. So this boy named Tom, he didn't save his money, he spent it. And this girl, I forgot her name, Ashley, and she saved all her money.
Mm-hmm.
And she got $150 and he had zero total.
Mm-hmm. I haven't started washing dishes yet. I just been sitting here watching YouTube videos, garden videos basically. That's it. I went out there and pruned. When I went out there to check on everything to see was it standing back up, looking good. I decided to go ahead and snip the leaves. With your nail, you just do like that and then pull them off. And I did all of them. I did it on the tomatoes and all the bell peppers. I don't even think you do it on watermelons, but the watermelon's not that big anyway. What? So what? Yeah. But I bet y'all had to yawn. Yeah, I snipped all the leaves that was under, growing up on the bottom. And that should make it produce more fruit once you do that, and make the plant grow bigger. So I did all that. It's actually crazy because I got one big tomato plant and one big bell pepper plant. There's two of those, but the rest of them, I guess I hope they grow big. But I know it's gonna be hard for anything to grow like it needs to because everything is so close together. I try to just get everything in the bed that I had already grown from seed to get it already in the bed, so I can start trying to produce some fruit. But I'm gonna see how it go. I mean, 'cause, tomatoes spread out and get big, and I still gotta get a tomato cage. But I think I'm just gonna get some bamboo stick. I got some clamps over there that I got from the dollar store. I'm just gonna clamp the tomato plant to the stick so it can hold it instead of just buying a tomato cage because the cage gonna be too big and too wide for that garden bed because I need 6 of them. So, and I had to get the largest one because the tomato plant's supposed to get larger than a regular size plant. So, my plan today, I need to go out there and do, but I'm just trying to hold out because my body's still sore and hurting. It like hurt real bad when I try to get up off the chair or and and when I move or bend over anything, it hurt real bad. Like I'm just sore and aching. Um, in your grandma garden, be doing everything. And I gotta, I'm gonna have to mulch today. Like I said, when my plan is to get the mulch put out in the garden bed today around the plants after, you know, well the sun coming on now, but I still think it's gonna rain. But around 11 o'clock, if it's not raining, and I'm hoping my mama come over because she wants to bring me something. So if she come and she don't gotta go nowhere else, I'm asking can she help me take. I just need 2 bags. I know I can take the 2 bags out there. I just don't want to. I feel like if I bend over, I'm not gonna be able to get back up. um, I just need like I can take 1 bag and she can take 1 bag, then both of the bags back there. Cause the 2 bags not gonna fill the whole garden bed up or much, but I'm not covering the onions up. I'm just covering the bell peppers and tomatoes up. So the 2 bags should be enough. And then I'm not trying to put it on there heavy anyway. I'm just trying to put it on there just to keep the drainage, good enough. But if I go back outside and I don't forget, I'm gonna show y'all because if y'all watch the last video, y'all will see that the plants was all withered and looked like they about to die. And I watered them. I was watering them while I was on video with y'all, and the temperature was like hot last night. It was like in the 70s. It was cool, but it was hot. Well, no, it was just hot. It wasn't cool, but it was hot. But the wind was blowing outside, so that cold air probably helped them get better with also getting the water. I don't know, but they standing up and looking healthy again now, like they were never leaned over. Uh, I just looked up my blackberry bush on YouTube. It's a sweetie pie blackberry, and they said that's one of the sweetest blackberry plants ever made. But I didn't finish watching it because I just got on video with y'all. But I'm thinking it says something about I wanted like a bush. I'm hoping it be a bush and not like any of the trellis and all that stuff like a climbing. But I don't want no climbing blackberry. I try not to get bushes that have to climb and stuff because it's too much work to try to contain because I don't have no trellis. I don't have nothing for it to climb on, and then I don't like all them vines everywhere. Not something that's supposed to be ongoing like a plant like a vegetable like a cucumber and a watermelon and a cantaloupe and all this. I know that's gonna do that, but I'm not trying to grow too many. But I want my blackberry to actually produce a lot of blackberries, and I got 2 of those and 2 blueberries. My next thing to get, that I just watched on here, I'm gonna have to order it online. A mulberry bush. I seen them when I was a kid, but back then when we was kids, they was called snake berries. Where I lived, there they used to be like, if you eat that, you're gonna get sick and die. So we never ate them. Sometimes we ate them, we never got sick. But we didn't just eat them like that. They didn't know we was eating them. But that's what they was called back then. So if you never thought nothing of, they always grew in the wild. But I didn't know it was actually a fruit tree. And I'm seeing people on YouTube growing them. So and I finally found the name of it, and it's the same berry that I was eating when I was a kid, and it was so sweet and juicy, and it produced a lot of fruit, berries. I think I want a mulberry bush, but I heard they're not cheap though online. I ain't never seen that in no store down here where I live in, or in Mississippi in the next state over. I ain't never seen them, but maybe if they do, they get sold out quick. But I'm also go about a Tractor Supply when I go back to Mississippi. Me and my mama. And instead of me having to wait a long time for my garden bees to come in, I can just go over to the Tractor Supply and buy what I need to buy. But I'm not drive my vehicle, not my mama, because my vehicle wider and got more room. I can get like the big round tub that I can plant a tree in, a fruit tree in my backyard, and it grow up in there. I think that's what I'm going to do. But I got 2 more trees I want to get. I do need turn that down, TJ. Yeah. I want the mulberry, but I know I ain't gonna get that on time, so I'll probably get that next year if I live to see. That's my plan to get it next year. But my plan is to get 1 more banana because I think my banana right here by my front door is dead. I still see the root because, like I said, the cats dug it up the other day. They was digging right there, and I seen the root of it, and Bella pushed the dirt back on it. So maybe it's not dead, just ain't started coming up, but the other one started coming up, so I'm not seeing why that one's not coming up. But I'm thinking it's dead. Hold on, let me wipe TJ nose. Okay, I think it's dead because during the winter time, I ran out of mulch. I could have put some leaves around it, but it was cold. I didn't want to go outside. I decided to just let it fend for itself, and that was the biggest. No, that wasn't the biggest. That was the second biggest one. But oh, TJ, you stink. You farted? Yes, you did. But yeah, I want a raspberry bush or tree, a raspberry tree. I had two last year. My mama had got. She got her four, and I got me two. Mine's died the next day because I was so lazy to go out. I just kept leaving them out there in the sun. One go out there and plant them in the ground. One water them, and then when I decided to finally take them out and put them in the ground, they had already died. So I'm not gonna do that no more because I spent too much money on them. I was just lazy and going through the depression stage. I bought them at the time I was excited when I bought them, but when I came home to get ready to want to plant them, I was depressed and I just was like, man, I'm not worrying about it. It'll still be okay when I decide to plant it, and it was dead when I decided to plant it. So I'm gonna try to get four of them this time and grow four in a garden bed together. I'm gonna get one more raised garden bed. I don't know where. I think I'm gonna put it up here by my fence with my fruit trees then. But I'm gonna grow all my fruit things like my blueberries, my blackberries, and if I get the raspberries, I'm gonna grow them in there. If I don't get the raspberries, I'm just gonna grow strawberries in there. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna use my garden paper. My garden paper I got a lot of that. I'm not gonna use small tart. I'm gonna use my weed berry paper. But cause it ain't been open yet. But yeah, I'm gonna try. I said I gave up on strawberries. My mom was like, "If you a gardener, you can't give up on no plant. Even if it don't come out right, you keep trying, and until you get the hang of it. Because eventually, you gonna want to grow that plant again. And if if you keep trying and don't give up, you know what mistakes, what roads to take, and what things not to do. So you want to make the mistake of it dying or not growing again. So she right. I told her yesterday at her house. I said she asked me did I want her strawberry plants or bulbs. I said no, because mine thing came up and I'm having a hard time with it. I ain't got time to be waiting on this stuff to come up. I want my stuff to come up right away. I don't want to be having to dig it back up and try to see if it's still alive or buy some more bulbs for to see what it come up. But I'm gonna try one more time um and
Guys,
see what they come up.
um, I'm ready for the watermelon to come up because I love watermelon.
Yeah, the watermelon I got is called Jubilee. And we planting another one. It's called Sweet Something.
Sweetie.
No, it ain't Sweetie, but it's Sweet Something, I think. We planted, how many of those we planted? We planted, it was one pack, but I don't know how many seeds it was.
Me neither.
I know it was like, I think I did three,
What?
nine, I think it was nine seeds, I think. So we're gonna see how they them coming. I think I showed y'all what, I only seen one little sprout in the watermelons, but I was seeing the sprouts in the carrots. But I wasn't seeing much in the watermelon. I seen that one little sprout in the watermelon, so I hope they come out good. And since we got the other bucket today, me and Bella gonna try to plant some cantaloupe. So like I said, I need one. I need no. I need actually need two more. I want to do fruits. My fruit trees in one. I'm getting two just coming in. I'm gonna put my lettuce. Well, the lettuce can actually grow in what it's in, cause lettuce, it ain't too bad. But I got a couple more bulbs I need to grow. I got onion bulbs. I got potato bags coming in, so I can plant these potatoes. And um, yeah, I need like four more garden beds. Well, two more. You can go ahead and eat it. No, go. Go warm it up. But today your head heavy. Oh Lord. Okay, yeah, my bad. But yeah, I got two coming in, and I need two more. One's gonna be for the fruit, like the watermelons and stuff that we get buying, and then the other one's gonna be for the fruit trees. One gonna be for the lettuce and stuff, lettuce and onion, I think, and then that should be all that I have to grow. And I need one just for cucumbers. So then I think that'll be all four. And I don't know where I'm gonna put them at, cause my yard not that big. The two that's coming in, I'm gonna probably put them behind the fruit trees, cause the sun do shine there. Not six. I don't get 6 hours of sun right there, but I do get about 4.5 or 4 hours of sun where I'm talking about planting them in. Now, where I got the one in right now, it get full sun up until evening. Evening, the sun go behind my shed, so there's some shade until nighttime. So it get an hour and a half, almost 2 hours of shade. So that's good because all day it gets sun, and everything I plant out there need full sun. So the other one I'm gonna put out there, I'm gonna put one more out there. I'm gonna put, I don't know what I'm putting there, but it's gonna need full sun too. So I'm gonna make sure all them places go out there need full sun. By the time whenever them come in, I hope they don't disappoint me and they be a good size. You know, I was complaining about the T-Move one, but T-Move didn't disappoint me. Y'all know I was complaining about that box being so tiny, but I didn't get disappointed. It was okay. It wasn't worth $54. It came out to be 60, but it wasn't worth $60 for that one because, like I said, I just bought two, and I spent $60 for two. So I should have kept looking around to see can I get what can I get the best price on. But I just decided to settle with Timu and that one on Timu for that price. But Amazon had them. I didn't even look on Amazon, and I should have looked on there. But I'm gonna look on Amazon right now because next month, it's gonna be me and Gabby's birthday. For myself, I want to buy myself them gallon pots that I was telling y'all about for $128, and it's gonna be five of them, and I want to get some more fruit trees. I'm gonna go to the nursery. I'm not going to Lowe's this time. I'm gonna go to the nursery, about 20 minutes away from my house, and I'm gonna look. But they trees high too. They be like $40 a tree. But I need me a cherry tree. I think they sold out because they was already selling cherry trees. While it was winter time. You cold? No, you finally cooled off. You was hot right there, but you finally cooled off. You don't need no cold right now. You need to cool off a little bit because you was sweaty and feeling feverish, real feverish. But yeah, cherry. I don't eat pears. I ain't eat pears since I was a little kid. I don't know what it tastes like. It tasted bitter to me. An apple. Like I said, I could have just grabbed the one from my mama's house and I got some root starter and just stick it in, put it in there and rub around the roots of the cutting that I did and stick it in. I don't know how they work. I need to watch a video on this so I can see what I need to do instead of me going to spend $40 for Granny Smith apple tree. Because I only eat green apples. I don't eat red, yellow. I don't eat no other type of apples. And a few more fruit trees that I like. Other fruit that I like. I want me another orange tree, but I want the like the little cuties, the ones that peel easy. I want to grow those. I got full oranges right now, that tree, but I want the little mandarin or something. I want them oranges, that type of orange tree. Cause that'll be something quick for the kids to peel and take out tree and peel. I had one. I only ever grew one. That's one that just died. It only grew one orange. So and it was so good. I was growing it in front of my kid's bedroom window. It wasn't getting enough sun. But that tree cost me $46 at the nursery that I'm talking about. I think that was my first fruit tree. Well, I got three at the same time. I got two lemons and that orange. That was my first fruit tree that I ever bought and tried to grow. I still got the lemon. One lemon tree died. I still got two lemon trees right now that's doing good. It ain't grew no lemons yet, but it's doing good. And I had them since 2017, I think. Probably long. No, not even 17. I got them before then. I don't know, but they ain't produced no lemons yet. But I want water them taking care of them neither. And I just finally potted this one like 2 years ago or last year. Can you eat it in a dining room? Do you want to? Okay, come up here then. You better not waste no syrup or nothing, none of that waffle on my table or on the couch or nothing. You gotta sit on that stool. Bella eating the breakfast from yesterday that I cooked the waffles, sausage, and eggs.
Mommy, we never had leftovers, this or that.
Yeah, we always had the waffles. We don't never have. When we always had the waffles left over, we never have eggs and sausage left over.
Yeah, so that's kind of different.
Yeah, the eggs was fine though. I seen somebody on YouTube use that garlic something, and I decided to use that garlic something. Them eggs were so good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. When I go to the nursery, I plan on taking y'all with me. Next time I go to Lowe's, even my mama with me, I'm gonna have to just walk away from her if she don't want to be on video. But she don't be complaining about being on video. But you know, some people don't like. They don't even know if you're recording because they just probably think you on FaceTime or talking to somebody. So ain't nobody gonna know that you were actually recording. But you know, when you be like saying certain stuff, that's when they know like, oh, they ain't talk to nobody. They actually recording. I don't want to be on nobody, camera and video and stuff. Some people don't like that. I don't care though. But I do respect people wish because if I'm looking a hot mess, I don't care how I look sometimes, but if I'm looking all, just raggedy, I don't want nobody recording me and I don't know they not really recording me, but I'm in that video and there are people millions or thousands of people seeing they probably gonna be in the comments talking about who is that hobo in the in the background? They probably gonna say hobo, but who is that in the background dressed like that? They could have fixed their stuff up before they came out the house looking the way they looking. Not that they know my name or nothing, but they always gonna remember your face. If they was a person don't forget a face. You probably can't remember your name, but they ain't gonna forget a face.
Mommy, they have to say hobo. You're raggedy. Because your hair is already crazy, mommy.
I know my hair crazy. It's the weekend, girl. This is my day off. But yeah, um, I don't know how much I'm better get done because I already been on here 21 minutes talking, and I did 4 minutes doing the laundry. So that's like almost 30 some minutes, and I still got to do dishes and finish laundry. They're going to be two separate videos. I can see that now because I don't know how this gonna work unless I just save this for another video. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do it because I don't know how to do that all that type of stuff. But I ate my yogurt. I'm still hungry. Bella decided to eat the breakfast that I was finna go in there and snack on. um, I'm waiting on my mama to come and shoot. I need to call her. I'm gonna get back with y'all. Let me call my mama and see what she doing.